this is Anthony at mmobomb.com, and today I'll be showing you 8 shooter MMO games that you should keep an eye on in 2023. Gunplay intermixed with MMO progression systems makes for an addicting action-packed time sinker, and this year many games within the genre will see several rounds of new content while others approach their planned release dates. This list won't cover every nook and cranny when it comes to these games, but rather give you several titles to keep in mind throughout 2023, from the AAA behemoths to the indie teams trying to fill big shoes. Bungie's free-to-play sci-fi MMO shooter, Destiny 2, hardly needs any introduction. The game always has explosive player numbers, especially on PC via Steam, where it peaked over 250,000 players in 2022. Destiny 2's highly anticipated expansion releasing next month, Lightfall, is reason enough to keep an eye on this game in 2023. Players will be venturing to a neon metropolis known as Neo Muna, an expansive city filled with skyscrapers, and serves as the battlegrounds for the incoming invasion by Callus. The new Darkness subclasses coming with the expansion for Titan, Hunter, and Warlock give them brand new ways to maneuver and tear up mobs of enemies while they're at it. Warframe is another sci-fi shooter with a third-person perspective and features high-intensity combat that sees players dashing between ranged and melee. By putting on Warframes, a unique and customizable suit controlled by the Tenno, players can use various abilities to slay their enemies with an assortment of weapons available. In 2023, developer Digital Extremes will be dropping the game's latest open-world expansion, the Diviri Paradox, in which you can play cross-platform with friends across missions. Raw gameplay footage of Fantastic's upcoming open-world zombie MMO, The Day Before, will showcase the majority of the features and gameplay elements sometime this month. Usually, this isn't uncommon for developers to do months out from an official release to hype up anticipations, but The Day Before is 6 weeks from launch, and this is our first real look at the game's state. The most recent thing players saw was footage showing NVIDIA's RTX running in-game on January 5th. Some players are hopeful, judging from its immersive environments and how it fills a void for zombie MMOs in the current market. But skeptics are plenty. Regardless, this game still is worth keeping an eye on when it launches on March 1st and throughout 2023 to see what it becomes. The Division Heartland doesn't have an official release date for 2023, but maybe players can view new footage and probably test it out sometime this year. You can sign up to play the free-to-play title's closed playtests by registering on the Heartland website. The game intends to send players into the fictional rural town of Silver Creek in Middle America and introduce new characters and heroes from the overall Division universe. Additionally, players will unveil several ever-evolving mysteries around Silver Creek as they encounter a range of hostiles in this shooter MMO. While the Stera is an early access survival MMO shooter with a rough PvPvE gameplay loop, this one is bound to improve with time. Reality Magic Q has created a game where cooperation and competition between players is a focal point of saving humankind and has base building and light RPG mechanics mixed in for added complexity. Recently, the devs released a roadmap detailing plans for the first 2 quarters of 2023, bringing new story characters, weapons, armor, events, and more. The base layout is also getting fresh decorations and equipment, and the Stera also will see at least 2 new PvE combat areas. PlanetSide II has been around for quite some time. It recently surpassed its 10th anniversary in 2022. And while it is an older game, the ceiling for improvements and revamped systems has been a core focus for Rogue Planet games for months now. In the game, players will fight in epic large-scale battles across a nice handful of landscapes on a rotating day and night cycle. In total, areas can support up to 2,000 players, and among the 3 factions available, they all have unique weapons, land and air vehicles, and abilities. Jaeger's PvPvE MMO shooter, The Psycho Frontier, sends players to a hostile alien planet known as Fortuna 3 to scavenge for resources while battling or cooperating with others. Similar to Escape from Tarkov, you can claim loot, but getting killed during a run makes you lose everything you grab. The game is very high stakes because of this, especially considering the environmental and sound design keeping you on your toes. For 2023, the devs are dropping Season 3 on March 29th, and the cycle will likely see more events and fixes on significant issues throughout the year, making it a better game overall. NCSoft's Project LLL is an open-world third-person shooter MMO that debuted a gameplay trailer last November. The video showcased an immersive apocalyptic world with futuristic sci-fi elements with mutants, giant mechs, and more being adversaries to the player. As of this writing, details on whether it'll be a traditional MMO game or diverge from the current market is unknown. However, we do know it plans to release officially in 2024. Across 2023, we may see more of this one, so keep your eyes open for new footage or possible playtests if you're interested. So, what games from this list will you keep tabs on in 2023? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Hit that bell and give us a like. It goes a long way and we appreciate your support. For more MMO news, tips, and more, check out mmofps.com.